Apple reported earlier this year that the number of active iPhones has surpassed 1 billion for the first time. Cool, until you realize that one day they will all need to be discarded. Today, we at Tech Titans answer the question, what does Apple do with old iPhones? Apple realized in 2013 that it had an issue, having definitely released a new iPhone every couple of years since 2007. The vast majority of people in developed nations, at least, had an iPhone. In addition, their iPhones function properly, and unless anything was significantly wrong, they rarely felt the need to upgrade. Apple chose to offer a trading option after experiencing its first drop in profits in years. This meant, and continues to imply, that buyers can return their old iPhone to the Apple shop in exchange for store credit towards the purchase of a newer, sleeker model. If the returned phone is in good shape, Apple will provide the customer with a voucher before transporting their old device to a refurbishment center. The device will then be repackaged and sold again, primarily to sellers in emerging areas such as India or Africa. This is a stroke of genius on the part of Apple. Why? Apple literally sells the same product twice. To clarify, this is only applicable if the iPhone is still in sellable condition. If the item is in poor condition, the customer receives nothing and the equipment is recycled. How? With the assistance of Daisy the robot. Daisy the robot lives and works in a drab building on the outskirts of Austin, Texas. She is capable of neatly deconstructing 200 iPhones every hour spanning 15 different models. Daisy is so eco-friendly that she is constructed from the leftover parts of an earlier disassembling droid named Liam. Daisy's robotic arm can extract as much gold from 1 ton of iPhones as a conventional miner could from 150 tons of ore. Other valuable materials recovered through this method of recycling include cobalt from the battery, copper from the camera, and silver and platinum from the primary logic board. Apple might be even more environmentally friendly by reselling undamaged components, such as cameras and screens for non-mobile uses, such as the touch screens in New York City taxis. However, the brand-conscious Cupertino behemoth cannot stand the notion of a black market for pirated or counterfeit devices assembled from obsolete Apple parts. Thus, all Apple components are shredded. Their logos were removed painstakingly. After all valuable metals have been recovered, hazardous waste is transported to specialized facilities such as the Lidong plant in Yangmen, China. Any remaining useful material is reincarnated as aluminum for things such as furniture or as the casing for the new generation of the MacBook Air. Obviously, not every iPhone in the world can be delivered to Austin for Daisy's date, so the process is licensed and subcontracted to companies such as Litang in Hong Kong. Lidong specializes in post-industrial and post-consumer recycling, essentially clarifying what is really difficult to clarify. Therefore, Apple does its utmost to extract value from your old iPhone by selling it to a less picky third party or recycling its valuable resources back into raw materials for new devices. What do you think Apple is doing to compensate for the environmental impact of its hardware that causes FOMO? Share your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe for more tech content.